Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program, where I'm struggling heavily here trying to find a maneuver node to get me to Drace, and it's not really working all that well. Um,
And I am orbiting Minmus with Alphard Kerman grasping tightly to the side of the spacecraft as I wait for a biome that I haven't EVA'd over yet for science.
yeah, I haven't done all the EVA.
So this is what I
Um,
originally did around the MUN like 20 episodes ago and then lost due to server issues.
Yeah, I haven't done all that, but I've gotten a lot of that. Actually, I probably have all of the EVA stuff for Mimus because I got it while standing on the ladder in each biome.
That's true. We're still heading south. So I'm waiting for us to hit the poles. We're at 57 degrees south. We're getting there. It's, I think like Australia-ish. If we were to, analog this to the Earth.
I am still like miles off. I'm wondering if I would be better off to correct my inclination on the way. I think that might not be a terrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
It is just a probe, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got the Highlands.
So let's find our maneuver.
Oh,
And then
doing a good job, Alpart. Don't fall off your ship.
we're 28 minutes out from the maneuver. So I'm going to
Back in the Midlands.
fast forward a little bit here till we get a little bit closer.
Still in the Midlands. Still heading south. Stop hitting the wrong buttons, Bob.
Actually, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I am literally just going to we're just going to burn along our prograde vector here, basically. And then we will adjust at the node, which is where it'll get a little funky, but it'll be all right. We're 3 minutes out. This is probably going to take a while. Because we've got our atomic rocket motor here.
I got the Highlands. I didn't have the Highlands before, so that was worth this. As we sit here and watch paint dry, wait for a spacecraft to orbit here.
Yeah.
Nope, wait, nope.
All right, let's
Back in the Highlands. Come on.
let's wait till we're just a little bit closer. I'm not incredibly concerned about major accuracy here. Okay, game. The ship is not under acceleration. The SAS is just being retarded. Okay, so I think that's probably close enough. Let's start up our burn.
We didn't cross the poles. I'm starting to head back north. My latitude is decreasing. Oh well, good. So now, okay, we're done with this. We're done with all of our biome hopping here.
Okay, stage and stage. Okay, so we're going to hold here. We're going to turn. This isn't even gibbled, so it doesn't matter. So we're just going to burn like this for a while. It's going to take a really long time.
All right, we're going to position the craft. Retrograde.
Probably should have started this burn a little bit sooner, but that's all right. Like I said, I'm not super concerned with what we've got going on here. We're going to just hold prograde. And then this is just going to take a while. Okay, probably shouldn't try and physical time accelerate my way through it. Well, maybe if we hold stability, we can. Prograde.
Alright, so this is...
It's going to be a little bit rough, but this is going to just... It's going to take forever, but... I mean, the atomic rocket motor saves us a whole bunch of stuff here. We need... Delta V map. Not Delta V map, our... How much Delta V we actually have left.
Alright, so let's time accelerate here to until our AGL gets kind of low.
Pretty soon this should start going up more rapidly. The further out our apoapsis gets, basically the faster it's going to rise.
I'm actually gaining altitude because I haven't passed the apoapsis yet.
What's that?
Oh crap! Stop! Why was I gaining altitude if I passed my apoapsis? Let's not time warp into the ground, kids. Alright. Actually, we're at time warp 0.
Got some really weird moon encounters going on here. We should be breaking free of the solar system soon. Not solar system, planetary system. Soon. Hopefully. Still have 560 meters per second delta V here.
Myself a little bit of throttle so this thing can slow its surface velocity down. There we go.
What's that?
So I'm trying to give this thing a little bit of thrust here so the gimbal can center the damn thing. So here, let us rotate the craft so we're actually parallel with the ground while we slow ourselves down here. Scheduled impact biome is the Greater Flats. And I'm assuming my electric charge is pretty full. Yeah. Let us track our solar panels here for safety. Why is my craft starting to point up? And descending in altitude.
Okay, our apoapsis is still rising. Still have a ways to go here. Hopefully I didn't screw this up, but I may have not burning soon enough. I think we can figure it out later, though. I'm still going to have an awful lot of Delta V left. I need like 2,000 to enter, so as long as I have more than that, I think we're going to be just fine. And I still have almost 5,000 left in this stage.
Alright.
Hopefully we should be able to hit a couple biomes on Drace with this thing. With the lander at least. And I think we should have enough Delta V in the satellite thing to get a polar orbit going.
Pretty much got a straight up and down fall here. I actually, kind of want this to flatten out a little bit here so I can land the craft here appropriately.
Okay, we roughly have another 200 meters per second Delta V to burn. Even fast forwarding here, this isn't the greatest. Hold the maneuver. Taking a long time. It's going to take a real long time when we actually, have to re-enter here too. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is we're actually going to stop our burn here. And then we're going to do a little bit of fast forwarding and try and get past the MUN and then out of the Kerbal system and see what we've got going on. And then we're going to reassess our maneuvers from there. And then probably set up some alarms to look at some stuff later. So let's get into the MUN sphere of influence here. Alright, now we want to warp to here.
I gotta remember my RCS controls here.
And now we should be out of the MUN sphere of influence. Excellent. Alright, so let's take a look here at our periapsis. Now we want to bring our apoapsis out, I think, and then...
Whoop, wrong way. Or no? Yeah,
hopefully that'll do it. That's another 400. Yeah, we should have plenty of delta V. So how far out is this? Maneuver in 22 days. I'm actually just going to... well, we're gonna warp to our sphere of influence change.
Nope, wait, crap, that was it. Ah!
And then I'm going to warp to the periapsis here, which is going to put me a little bit ahead of you. Yeah, it's actually going to put me quite a ways ahead of you. But that's all right. How's it going? Are you landing or what?
I'm descending.
Okay. All right. I am now in orbit of the sun. And we want to...
I'm going to turn SAS off.
Let's kill this maneuver. And then let's just warp. What? Can we get rid of that? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's just warp to the periapsis. Excellent. Close the alarm clock. We are still planted firmly on prograde, which is what we want to be here. And then we want to just burn along our prograde for a little bit.
This tank is really fucking with my center of gravity.
Yeah.
As I descend here. But let's see here. I plan on... I should probably pick a time when I'm going to release this. Probably, let's go, given their gravity, I'm going to release this at 200 feet AGL here, 250 feet AGL. So in about 1,000 feet, I'm going to release this tank here, assuming I don't run out of fuel sooner, because I just can't. Obviously, I'm tail heavy right now because I got a big giant freaking orange tank here on the side of my spacecraft.
Right.
But we're slowing down pretty nicely here. 740 feet AGL.
Okay, I think I just about have the maneuver here, or pretty close to it, or at least I will be able to figure it out once we
Okay, releasing in about 80 meters.
I think I'll be able to figure it out once I get out to our descending node. So we want to set up an alarm here. Add an alarm. And we want to add that at our...
6, 5, 4.
No.
5.
Cancel that. Let's put a maneuver like here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Well in advance of our descending node. And we will set that to this. That will be 145 days. So now we have a Drace node, a Duna node, and a Drace node and 2 Duna nodes. The Drace is actually first, even though it was sent much later. That sounded like an explosion.
Yes, but that was just my fuel tank hitting the ground.
Okay.
And my... Oh, geez.
So we're going to go back to the Space Center. And hopefully Bobby's just about landed, because we're pretty much at the end of the episode.
We're getting there.
Excellent. So I'm super excited for some of this stuff to get there. We might do a little bit of fast forwarding here in the future to actually do some of that stuff. But we'll see.
And... Nice. Why did you do that, RCS?
What?
Like, I pressed, a button to deaccelerate. There we go. Now, stop moving. Let the craft come to a full and complete stop.
Mm-hmm.
And we're there. I would set a parking brake if we could.
Excellent.
Extend a solar panel or two here. We're going to open. I got a thermometer in here. Log some temperature. So we are in the slopes. Observe the mystery goo.
So here's my question. How much life support did you bring with you?
Actually, a pretty decent amount. I've got... Well, it doesn't say... Oh, wait, no. Where's the... I got to add the life support button here. I've got 39 days of food and 39 days of water remaining. And 40 days of oxygen.
And then how many days in the future does it say I am?
Oh, you are... 4 days in the future.
Okay, good. We should be fine. I was concerned that I was going to be too far in the future, and then when we log off and log back in, we'll be to whatever the furthest mission is, and your guy would die.
I am F5ing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm in the future, aren't I? Or are you in the future?
No, I am in the future.
Yeah, here,
I warped that probe out of the planetary system. So
here. I will just sink right now.
yep. And you're not dead.
Nope, Alpart is not dead.
And how much life support do you have left?
23 days.
23 days. Okay, that should be more than enough to get back. I think you only need like 8 to get back. So
Yeah.
just as long as we don't mess around there too long. But we're at the end of the episode. So if you like the video, click like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time for some more modded Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.